Davis at attack. In the midfield, Cam Doolin, Peter Grandolfo, and Will Hopkins. On close D, it will be Louis Germain, Duncan Hill, and Will Pickering. And to start the face-off, Bucknell sends out Brendan Coyle, the senior from Syracuse, New York. Went 15 of 26 against the Merrimack Warriors last weekend, and he'll square off with a very talented junior in Dylan Bedell, also a part of that All-MAC tournament team in 2023. 84 ground balls picked up last year. His average was just shy of 50%. Starting lineups just have been read out by PA announcer Will Rosen, and now that that's wrapped up, we are just about ready to go. Bedell in the home whites for Marist. Coyle in the road blues for the Bison. And the visitors get the early upper hand, and they will start with possession. 14-10, the loss against Merrimack last week for campaign. Gets the job done solo. And it will be Bedell and Coyle squaring off again. Make it 2 for 2 for Brendan Coyle to kick things off. Little over 2 minutes gone by. Big pole goal! The sophomore John Young joins the party. And it is 2-0 Bucknell. The LSM playing up. Picks up a little bit of offense in this early season. Second career goal after getting one a year ago. And a Houston native has the Bison cooking. 12:47 to go in the first. And the first face-off violation called against Mare first quarter, and a 3-0 Bucknell lead. Red Foxes have not even had a possession yet in 2.5 minutes of action. And now they will finally get a chance as Bedell picks up the ground ball off his own face-off. Our first look at this Marist attack. Marist got on the board right before the break, stopping a Bucknell torrid run. They scored 3 goals in 30 seconds. Coming from Michael Meyer, Cam Doolin, and John Young. Red Foxes have had limited possessions. Josh Balkersell, the one who got the score before, was only about... He was someone that Keegan Wilkinson knew was primed to take on a bigger role, especially with the losses across the board. But now time will tell if that can yield some victories. Goes back to Bucknell after Dylan Bedell fell victim to the yard sale. The Port Jefferson Station, New York native was certainly pegged as one of the main cogs that would need to step up on the attack. Him and Balkersell bringing in the most experience. And after Dylan Bedell picks up the face-off, Red Foxes try to take the lead. Out is Dylan Bedell has picked up the last couple of face-offs. After struggles early, he has now won half, and now more than half. Marist gonna go for it with 2 seconds left. Balkersell reels it in, but can... One of the reasons the Bison got off to an early start is they dominated the face-offs. Dylan Bedell has settled in. He's now picked up 4 of the 7 when he has been out there, and overall is an even 50-50 on the 8 face-offs that have occurred. Bedell now takes the upper hand, and the junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, gives it away to Kevin Radman, sophomore midfielder, to begin this possession. From Park Ridge, Illinois, stands at 6'4", 205 pounds. showing that he can move too. Make that now 5 unanswered for the Red Foxes. As Bucknell victorious in this ground ball battle. They look to get the offense firing on all cylinders again. Noble Smith could not hold up on that first test of the second quarter, but that was after an incredible first. He still has double the amount of saves as goals allowed at this point. Bedell wins the face-off, and he's going to work fast. He can shoot, and he can score! First of the year for the junior face-off man. The Red Foxes answer right back. He is really starting to find his form. And what's really been a theme of the last 2 years with Bedell is that oftentimes he'd end up around 500 at the end of the year, but he would start slow and really pick up as the season went along. He's clearly made those adjustments early. Now picked up 6 of the 10. That one squirts right out to Kevin Radman. And DC right there on the doorstep picks up his 2nd of the day. And Colin Patrick, the freshman, earns his first college point on the assist. Bucknell trying to respond right back. But Meyer overshoots the goal. And Noble Smith with the save that preceded that score of 12. A new list of faces you have to worry about. Another thing that's improved is the face-off. Dylan Bedell sitting at 7 of 12 right now. Still facing off with Brendan Coyle, who is 6 of 13. He has taken all of them. Well, Matt Fermo has taken 1 for Marist. That one squeezes away. And it falls right to Bickle after Jack Moore Villa. Patrick had made himself available on the back door. Everything seeming to go Marist's way right now, and Dylan Bedell enters the fray to win back his own face-off. After being hammered by 2, some chippiness at play here, and possession will be given to the Red Foxes. And wasting no time, because that's now 4 2-goal scores on the Red Fox side in this first half. Brendan Coyle finally wins a face-off as Bucknell's drought continues to extend. Freshman comes out of the hotbed of Fairfield, Connecticut. U.S. Lacrosse All-American, first-team All-State and All-Conference in one of the best states and conferences for public high school lacrosse. Everything's turning up Red Foxes. Colin McCloy, the freshman, gets in for a face-off to end the half. We'll see if that even. Connor Davis finally did get his tally as well. So will they continue to heat up? The one thing that's certain, Dylan Bedell still looks good. Quickly, they're going to work again. And Colin Patrick, the freshman, so close to picking up that hat trick, but the stop. Randolfo, the one to get credit for the swipe. After that score, the Bison get possession yet again off the faceoff. Too kindly to that hit from Will Pickering. So just after Marist gets the goal following the unsuccessful Bucknell man up, Red Foxes score. Now 2 of 4 on their man up looks. So it'll be Bedell and Coyle again on the face-off. Both getting 10 of the 19 that they faced off in. That foul on the chase down gives possession to the Red Foxes. They have at least logged 1 goal since coming out of the break. But aside from that 1 goal, no other shots have been placed on Noble Smith's net. He's still sitting pretty at 11 saves on the afternoon. Luke Brunt, keep in mind he had 33 points all of last year. This is just game 1 and he's got 7. Continuing to be strong. Another great event here on the campus of Marist College. Getting tickets for this event, you can experience the power and excitement of live events with TicketSmarter. You can find seats for more than 125,000 live events on TicketSmarter.com, including Marist football and basketball games. Think smarter, think TicketSmarter. You just got a peek at Noble Smith there, who has won off his career high, collecting 13 saves in the first 3 quarters of action. And trailing by 8, it's the Bison who had the first crack on offense in this 4th quarter. Rescued near midfield by Hans Huber. Does not wind up with his first college goal. With the assist, he will collect his first college point. Dylan Bedell collects the ground ball, takes the contact near the sideline, and Marist, who has already gone 2 for 4 on extra man opportunities today, will get Smith. And Meyer up to 3 goals in his young sophomore campaign, after he picked up 13 goals. Season number 1 Bison. Big hit on Coyle, but he hangs on. The Bison trying to move. The margin is not insurmountable, but it is still hefty. Down 7 with almost 11 minutes left. And that will not help the Bison's efforts. He was definitely one of the players we were looking for from the front of this contest, and he got his looks. But that time, he found the back of the net for the first time. The lead back to 8 for Marist as they continue to pile it on. Career best performance, 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 total points for the senior. Dylan Bedell off to a strong start as well, losing that one, but otherwise clean, pretty solid record, 15 of 28. Okay. Luke Brunner, the freshman from Denver, Colorado, got a lot of looks in that first half. Have been held pretty quiet in the second, but finally breaks through. Gets one he'll certainly remember. Going back to the Bucknell schedule, after Harvard, they get a little bit of an easier time